Hello, dear Aquarius. Welcome to your love reading for the month of November of 2025. Most of you know that this is a Patreon reading and it is released to the public on YouTube after the 20th of the month. Let's see, dear Aquarius, what is going on for you in the month of November. It is the Scorpio heading on to the Sagittarius season, and Scorpio is a fixed sign such as you, so most of the month will be a little bit pushy, trying to get you to make the changes that are necessary for you. Let's see what your Karma Dharma is. Don't forget to check out your other placements. We've got some new decks. We're going to be seeing the blockages between you and your person, the person you are concentrating on. We'll get some messages of love. We'll take some timing cards as well. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius, dear Spirit. Thank you for your guidance and your advice for Aquarius. What's going on for Aquarius? What is the Karma Dharma for Aquarius? We've got the star. It reminds me of the Taurus reading. Taurus got the Hierophant. So you're in your element. You're in your, well, you're very evident. You're very prominent in your own reading. And the star does promise a wish fulfillment, or does give us a little bit of hope. Okay, so Aquarius, maybe there's a wish fulfillment or something that needs to come to fruition. It could be at a timely or at a physical distance. This wish fulfillment, which is relative to a relationship, the person you are concentrating on. So maybe there is hope here. Maybe there is hope. Some of you may be connecting to someone through social media and the internet. Okay, possible really nice messages coming in, some surprise factors possibly. Surprise factors that may, if you're a late born Aquarius, that may sort of push you out of your comfort zone to make the changes, because Uranus is going back. Uranus is your ruling planet. Uranus early in the month is going back to Taurus. So the fixed signs are going to be feeling the changes, especially if you're early or late born, because Pluto is also at the early degrees. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius. What's coming through? Let's get the bigger picture. Aquarius, in love. We've got the Magician. And this is, of course, Gemini and Virgo. This is Mercury, and Mercury is retrograding in the sign of Scorpio during the month. So some truths that will come through that maybe that were hidden, that need to be known, to bring you a new beginning, a possibility of a new beginning. And the stars align in your favor here for a new beginning. Let's see, because the Magician can also be trickery, even though he's an ace and he gives you the power to manifest. What is the challenge though? It could have a lot to do with your perception and the way you think. The challenge is the Three of Swords. Some challenging news that it could be a challenging situation or something that's coming through that's quite truthful. I don't know if it's you sharing your truth or some truths shared by others, which could be a little bit challenging, but this could also be involving others as well. Possibly also not only romance, but also a group that you connect to. I mean, you know, love could have come through social media, through a group. There could be third parties involved, whatever the, third parties are. But the challenge is to get over a disappointment, possibly also a breakup. Let's get the bigger picture. Yeah, something is coming out that's truthful. Something is going to be communicated. Could be about a decision, a choice. Some of you may be connecting with a soulmate. I did say a group of people, or some even news coming through friends, which could be some truths that you need to hear or that you need to share. Let's see, to put you on the right path. Beautiful. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fate is bringing in lots of karma, lots of dharma, lots of changes and fated events. It is a major arcana card. It's a 10 which breaks down to a 1. So lots of new beginnings for Aquarius. Wow. But through a moment of crisis, as I was saying earlier, Scorpio is where Mercury is going to be retrograding. Mercury is retrograding through Sagittarius first and then back to Scorpio. So it's not only going to be a challenge, but it will also be helpful. Whatever is revealed, right, will give you a resurrection, a new, I don't know, I want to say a new lease on life, a new understanding, but you're going through some crisis. This is, it could be a little bit of upheaval, but Aquarius always wants the truth, and it feels like the energy of Scorpio will bring that truth to Aquarius. Let's get more cards and see what's going on. Some of you may be hearing some truths through a soulmate, through a friend. I mean, the soulmate card and the nostalgia card is here at the foundation, which speaks to the past. And with Mercury retrograding, yes, soulmates, love partnerships, after breakups, they do tend to return to be reworked, revisited for a particular reason. Let's get more cards and see. Okay, Eight of Swords. What is the Six of Cups here? Six of Cups, Six of Swords, and the Empress. Wow, okay. An emotional change, opening, or a fated emotional event. King of Cups is usually Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, though. It could say that the changes that are coming in are going to bring a lot of emotional, I would say some happiness, even though it could be a little bit rocky. And why I'm saying that is that whatever is revealed, of course, will bring change. And, well, there is some help for the air signs, obviously, with the bigger planets moving into air and fire signs. Possibly also because the blessings, there will be lots of emotional blessings and help for the earth signs and the water signs. So I'm wondering if you're not dealing with, because I don't know, this could be you, but this could be another water sign. I don't know why I'm getting a little bit of competition. Someone's competing for this Empress, for the Empress could be an individual, of course, but it could also be someone that you admire, someone that you, even some of you that may have children if you've got a family of your own, right? I'm getting friendships, I'm getting themes relative to the past, and there could also be someone re-entering your life from your childhood, someone you've known for a long time, someone who's been on their own path, you've been on your own path. It's like two paths that actually align. This is what I'm getting here. Maybe it's just divine timing. What can I say? I mean, with the Empress, which is, attracting love, being patient, waiting. A seed has already been planted, if we're looking at it as an energy, a seed to bring emotional balance, transition in your life. Even though you're fearing, and some of you may also be fearing loneliness, because obviously with the Judgment card, you haven't been happy. There's, where love is concerned, something's going, there's something that you're releasing. I don't know if it's a past partnership, a commitment. I'm getting that a new soulmate, and I don't usually get that. And there's communication here, there's connection here, and King of Cups could be a moment of emotional happiness, but it feels like a whirlwind, where emotionally the waters can be a little bit choppy. I mean, to get to a place of serenity, you're going through some fated events that may not feel that easy. Yeah, exactly, with the Five of Swords here. I feel that there are competitive energies, and there we go, 2 5s. 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands. Yep, some truths will be coming out, which may rock the boat a little bit, but it's trying to get you to a better place, dear Aquarius. The King of Cups is usually Scorpio. I'm wondering if this is not someone that you're in competition with. And we've got the Page of Cups here. Scorpio, Pisces, nevertheless. Now, some of you Aquarius people you may have placements in Pisces as well. So, Page of Cups is an offer. It's an unexpected apology. It's something that happens just, suddenly and out of the blue. And I'm getting that you may be competing with someone that may be a little bit, and that may be quite younger than you, someone that you're in competition with, as I said. That is a possibility as well, because pages are communicators. They are bringers of news. And I got the competition, I got that energy, of course, with the 3 of Swords in the challenge position. And you feeling as though you're stuck in a certain situation, or possibly, with the 8 of Swords, this could also say that someone feels like they're in a mental prison. So maybe things that will come up may be a little bit hard to fathom relative to things that will be revealed, because I feel that there will be revelations here which may have you going through a crisis, right? Or judging someone, or being judged, or something like that. Let's take the Judgment card, another card. We've got the 8 of Wands. I want to look at the 8 of Swords here. We've got the King of Wands. We've got, we do have competition here, surely. This could be a fire sign, so Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, possibly also, again, I'm going to say Scorpio. For those of you that have got placements, Pisces placements, then obviously that could be another side to you where you're going to be in an emotional roller coaster. Possibly also in a bit of a battle, because the 5 of Swords it is a bit of a warlike energies. These are warlike energies, or competitive energies, or mind games, or someone is more intelligent than the other. So gaslighting, trickery. Even with a magician here, we could have trickery. It feels like there's a situation that can be quite conflictual, and it does involve other people here in the month of November. But with the 8 of Wands here, it's like change is coming in. The Wands are all about transition and movement, right? So again, we've got 8 of Swords, 8 of Wands. The 8 is like the infinity symbol, returning back to an old situation. And I'm wondering if some of you, those of you maybe that have gone through or are going through an emotional, a bit of a challenge, I can say a crisis here for some of you, depending on your own personal situation. I do feel that there are second chances at happiness here, but it's like starting off small, because with the Page and the King here, it's like a cycle in your life, an emotional cycle with a particular relationship has come to a point of maturation, and it's like you feel as though you're starting all over again. So those of you that haven't been out dating, looking for new love because you've been with someone for quite some time, that could feel like a bit of a challenge for you. It's like, what do I do? How do people date these days? What's the fashion? What's the the style these days. King of Wands. The King of Wands is a fire sign, as I said, more than likely. It's someone that, you know, they don't sit back, they take action, whereas the King of Cups is more recessive. It's like Spirit is saying, there's love there for you as long as you're ready to take the action. You need to work together with Spirit for a second opportunity, a second chance at love. Right? I feel that there will be a lot of revelations, a lot of truths, truth bombs, which may be a little bit hard to handle, but they will be very freeing. This is what I'm getting, Aquarius. Lots of opportunities, many doors open here with the Seven of Cups. And I feel that, you know, these wands will be clearing the air relative to a lot of confusion, possibly also revelations relative to things that were unknown. A lot of information is coming through and clarity. And I love that you've got the sun there, because the sun does speak to happiness, right? It speaks to play, getting out there, flirting, a potential for new love. For some of you, there is a possibility for a reconciliation, but for most of you, I feel that this is a resurrection, a moment for a new beginning in love. As long as you're totally truthful, I think that the only way to go this month is be truthful with yourself and with others as to the reality of your emotions, because some of you may not be happy where you are, and that's why usually we have the Wheel of Fate, which is fated changes, and when there are endings, there are new beginnings. Remember what I said, dear Aquarius. I mean, there was a new moon in Taurus. There's going to be a full moon in Taurus, a new moon in Scorpio. So in both those lunations, you're being challenged to close something up and begin something new. But that won't come easy, and that's what I see. This is what's on your mind. You want to clear the air, you want the clarity, you want the truth. Even if it hurts, even if it's challenging, it's like you're cutting away anything that's been holding you back, right? You've got the Six of Swords here, and there are 6 swords, but there are also 5 of Wands. I feel as though you may have been dealing with a group of people. I don't know if it's a family and there's been conflict, or where love is concerned, you haven't been on the same page. There have been arguments, disconnections. But the sun comes through to dry up these clouds. And to me, the clouds could also be tears. That's what I'm getting for Aquarius this month. But at the foundation, look at it. You've got the Empress, which is saying it's a time to attract. But you've also got the ability to, through your openness, through coming from a place of love, right? Because the Empress is the pinnacle of love, of compassion, of peace and tranquility and abundance, is the Empress. And she's a major arcana card. Remember, she is a number 3. And 3 is all about expansion. Now, 3s can involve others, of course. And then you've got the 6 of Cups, where maybe you are connecting with someone that you always admired, someone that you looked up to. And maybe the feelings, the emotions were reciprocated. Maybe a long time ago when you were younger, when you maybe even with someone that reminded you of your mother, or the perfect partner, mother, father, whatever. Okay. And the 6 of Swords, which is saying that it's time, because the Empress is someone that's very patient. The seed was planted sometime, possibly a long time ago. because Jupiter is transiting through Cancer, and Cancer is the past, right? And I'm getting that the situation will be rocky, but you're coming out into the light. Let's see. We've got the Ten of Pentacles here. Yeah, you see, Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. In one moment, things are going to feel like they're unbearable, that you've been backstabbed, that you've been deceived, that something is over with. But remember, the 10 is after the 9. This is the dawning of the next day, of the next chapter in your life, and that is a theme that keeps coming through for the readings in this month. So you've got, chapters that are closing and chapters opening, because Ten of Pentacles, of course, is a family card. It's a card of security, family, generations, legacy. Some of you may be older. You've got children. I mean, we've got a couple of pages here. Some of you have got older children. It's time now to get out and about, to do your own thing right now. There are many new beginnings. Tens, aces, resurrection, new beginnings, right? And that's what Spirit wants for you. The Ten of Swords is there, right? See, Four of Cups, unhappy emotionally, missed emotional opportunities, or not being happy, feeling a sense of lack. Let's see where you are emotionally this month. Some of you may be connecting with a Leo or a Scorpio. There's the abandoned. You're either abandoning a situation, or you're feeling as though someone is abandoning you, and this may bring up memories or wounds from the past. Mask. Feels as though the masks may be coming off. As I said, there will be a lot of revelations, lots of truths. We do have Pisces energy here. We've got crossroads. It's like you're at a new juncture in your life, and pay attention to the signs. It's like Spirit is sending you messages. There's a return, exactly what we were talking about before. Someone from the past is coming back to your life. I don't know if this is like a return to a past situation where you've been trying to work something out, but for some of you, it's not going to work out because you've got other opportunities here. For others of you, this could be a return from the past, from someone that you've known from your deep past. Could have been you've met them through a mother figure. Maybe you met them at school. I don't know. This could be bringing up memories as well. Maybe you didn't get the chance. This could have been child's play back then. You were so young, for instance, and now this love could have the opportunity to flourish. Remember what I said, divine timing, and when Spirit wants that. So someone is returning from your past. It could be from a long time ago. Maybe it's your chance now, around about now. And this is fated, and it was meant to happen, meant to be. Let's see what's at the bottom. And there is an offer here. It's like the Ace of Cups, but there are fears around that. There are fears around it because of the color of the card. Let's take the Lenormand and see. We do have Libra, Taurus. We've got Gemini, Virgo. We've got Sagittarius, Leo, Scorpio. They're the main signs. And we'll be taking some dice and seeing which other signs are prominent and important for you. Let's see. What's going on for Aquarius in the month of November? We've got a very fiery, very attractive, divine feminine here. I feel that this is possibly someone that's coming in because of the Empress. I mean, she oozes with sexuality and with love, right? She's Venus. We've got Venus. Venus is on her chest. So I don't know if this is a Leo. She's fallen on the sun. So more than likely leaning towards a Leo. Could be any sign. Could be a Libra. Could be a Taurus. Could be someone that they do have some fire in their chart. Surely if it's not their sun placement. Yeah, we've got the bridges. And the bridges could be choices. Sometimes, water under the bridge. If something didn't work out in the past, there's another opportunity. Or I'm also going to say for some of you that maybe, some of you may be releasing. I don't know if it's an Aries, what the fire placement is. Some of you may also be releasing someone from the past who put you as their second choice, someone who had other opportunities because of the bridges here. And the bridges can also feel like distance, someone distancing themselves from you. Let's see. Someone's doing their detective work here. I do get Virgo with the magnifying glass. Virgo is all about the details. So someone's doing their detective work, looking for information around a marriage, around a long-term relationship. Work could also be involved. I don't know if you're... okay, we don't have really anything around work, but... there is a possibility. Many people work, they get out and about. It could be at the time of work when there's something that you come across, some information that may be a little bit hard, right? Because of the mountain here. Some of you need to have the courage, the strength of the mountain, right? But the mountain is a 21, which could speak to a completion. It's like the world card. And the mountain is a card of courage. It's a Mars energy. And Mars is warrior-like. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. I need to bridge the gap. I need to find out. I need to cross over that bridge. What is going on? It's like you're doing your detective work, Aquarius. And it's the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands, which are hitting the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups, and then the Sun comes through. It's like the action that's taken, it will reveal things that you need to know that will bring a moment of crisis, but a resurrection as well. See, even with the owls, that's hidden information. And that's even communication. It's news, right? And this will bring an ending, a sudden change, a very quick and sudden change. The scythe is Pluto and Scorpio. So remember what I said, that this could be a Scorpio individual. Some of you may be realizing possibly also that maybe one of you out there, two of you out there, that there's been infidelity and that you've been in competition with someone else relative to someone that you've had in your life for a long time, which could be very, very cutting, very hurtful, because this is like a quick ending. It's a 10. And we've got the Two of Cups though there. Okay, and this ending, this sudden change, which could be painful, will bring in a heart, will bring in the heart, someone that will be very close to your heart, someone that you will have a second chance at an equal and loving relationship, dear Aquarius. I do see romance on the cards here. It's the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Yep. And we've got the Star again. You've got the Star again, Aquarius, but it's a 16, and 16 is like a tower moment, right? It's very sudden. News, information. The letter could be news, but it can also be anything legal, right? And we do have the Five of Swords here. Some of you may have some pending legalities, some work that needs to be done. where you're looking for your freedom. You may be, where the timeline is concerned, a little bit more progressed than others, where you're hoping for that new beginning and big changes, right? Because what's on your mind is a lot of worry here. Let's take more cards and see what's going on. Let's look at the blockages where love is concerned and in your life, Aquarius. What are the challenges here? I'm going to advise also that maybe for those of you that are willing to fight for this connection, and you've gone maybe through a challenging chapter in your life where you didn't know what to do. Not everyone is going to go through separation and divorce. Some of you may be willing to fight for this connection. Okay, so let's see what the blockages are, because the return may be that even though you thought that you're out, maybe Spirit gives you another opportunity. Okay, but through truth. Okay, because at some point the masks always come off. Yeah. Let's see, what are the blockages for you and in love? Too hard. It's interesting, she is pregnant, and we've got pregnancy here with the Empress. You believe that it has to be hard, but it doesn't. Let love flow naturally in your life. And I'm going to say, whatever the problems were, they may have been concerning children as well. Sometimes children can bring parents closer, but they can also tear them apart because they've got different ideas. They hold different realities because everyone grows up in a particular way, and you may not agree in the way the family is done, the family unit. And this can involve a lot of things, obviously. Let's see. I'm going to say for some of you, this is a possibility of a pregnancy here as well. Possibly also an unplanned pregnancy. Right? And Spirit is saying you may think it's too hard, but it's not. Okay, and remember, children are always blessings. Even if you have to step on some toes. For those of you that are pregnant and you think it's too hard because this was not planned, it wasn't the right time, I would say that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is what's in here. Okay, you believe that it has to be hard. This is talking about love, but it doesn't. Let love flow naturally in your life. Someone's has been trying to be controlling, and Spirit is saying, just let love flow. Don't try and control it. Ambivalent. You say you want a lover, but you're not all in. Take time to figure out what you want. So someone has got dilemmas. You see the crossroads there? And there are the roads as well. So there are second choices for some people here. And we've got age issues. You feel too old or young to date or have issues with your partner's age. Remember what I said, that some of you are not used to getting out to date. You don't know, and how things work anymore. And that may be a little bit hard, and there could be an age difference here for some of you, which could also shock others. I mean, those of you that are a little bit more mature and you're connecting with someone that's a bit younger, this may not be something that your tribe or your family, that they agree to, but it's got nothing to do with them. It's all about you, okay? So don't get stuck on age. Once upon a time, people used to look at age, the age difference. Now, it's very different. People have gotten over issues such as those. And I want to take the Sibilas, the Lavera Sibila. I want to see what the possible outcome is for Aquarius in love with 3 cards. And then we'll take some messages of love. Oh, I think I saw the baby. Which is a new beginning. but there is possibility for pregnancy here, childbirth. Let's not cross that out. Let's not leave it out for some of you. This could also be, if you're not at an age where you can bear children, this could be relative to your children and their situation. Let's see. We've got melancholy, a lot of worries. You could see that this woman and the cross, she feels as though this is over. There's no love for her, right? And with the trees here in the background, I don't know why I'm getting Capricorn very strongly, and it's the Five of Pentacles. So we've got Five of Swords, Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles, lots of changes for Aquarius. The tree brings up the mature age for me, and there's the child again. There's Amore. So this could be someone that is older, that thinks that love, there's no more love in their life. There can be no more love. That they're too old, or that they don't know how. But Amore comes in. Amore is Cupid, right? So, and it's the Four of Cups. Just when you thought that love, that you could not be emotionally happy, Amore does come in. And we've got La Reunion. Unbelievable, my dear friends. Unbelievable. And it's the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands that are right here. So a past amore, someone that you always had a soft spot for, someone with whom maybe it wasn't the right timing, or the circumstances did not fit, they did not help. But there's a reunion here. There is a reunion and a possible even meeting. I mean, with the Eight of Wands, that could speak to travel, movement as well, because the path opens. Some of you, maybe because of family obligations, you put love on the back burner. Maybe it's time now. Maybe the timing is now. Remember, you've got the Wheel of Fate here, which has turned just recently in your favor for love to come into your life. Let's take some messages of love for Aquarius, please, Spirit. Think of your person. Think of who we may be talking about. And we've got a pause here. It's like Pisces, like a release, like a surrender. Maybe someone has seen things from a different perspective, or someone's life cycle has come to an end, which brings a new beginning. There's a release here of you being all stuck in a situation where there was no love. There was only sacrifice, possibly. And when you least expect it, this dark offer, for me, it's unexpected. Remember, we've got the Page of Cups here. We've got the Page of Swords here. Page of Swords could also be someone that is preparing to enter your life. It's going to be like, you will not believe it. You will not believe it. Let's see. Dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. Hope. I haven't given up on us yet. The Star is a card of hope, remember. Someone has not given up on love yet. And missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. Let's take one more. And forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past. Yeah. Someone could not let go of the past here. Did not give up. It kept hoping, and feel as though many of you may feel that you've had missed opportunities and you didn't act when you should have. So some regrets relative to the past, I would say here. But I'm going to say also, those of you that are struggling to release the past, do so as if you're... Jeez, it stopped recording. I had no more room on my disk, so I had to empty some files out. So I was saying that don't continue carrying any negative emotions along with you, because first of all you do harm to yourself and then to others. So okay, let's take a card relative to timing. When will this opportunity come in for you? this offer, this happiness, this reunion, possibly. Let's see. We're taking 3 cards, as there are many of you out there. 3 cards. Take the one that resonates for you, and we'll look at the quicker relative to days, because, you know, timing is really hard to pinpoint. And we'll take the dice relative to the day. Let's see. For Aquarius, when? Amazing chemistry, terrible timing. Keep the number 5. See, that's got to do with a past situation for sure, for relative to a soulmate that's returning. The chemistry was there, but the timing was terrible. Next couple of days, keep the number 31. And January for others of you, and it could be on the 15th of January, as we've got a number 15 here. Okay, look at these as ages as well. We've got a 5, 31, and 15, or they could be dates, the dates of the month, right? Let's see now with the little dice, how many days once you receive this message. Number 11. Number 11, you probably can't see it. There it is. Number 11 could be on the 11th of November, or it could be 11 days from when you watch this. No, I was going to take a planet. Let's see. So we've got the North Node. So you're following your destiny. Right? The North Node is actually in Pisces. So I don't know how that speaks to you personally, but we've got the South Node as well. Oh my God. If this is not destiny, dear Aquarius, the month of November, then I don't know what is. You've got Jupiter, and you've got the Wheel of Fate right here. Jupiter is in Cancer, so Jupiter will bring up themes from the past, possible memories from the past, people coming from the past, possibly also separation for some people, and justice, expansion, growth, luck, and Pluto. So Pluto is Scorpio, and Pluto is right here with the Judgment card. Let's now have a look at the signs that come out for you. For Aquarius, we've got Aries. Okay, they could be some of your placements or the placement of others, of the other person. We've got Virgo. We've got Virgo again, so very strong Virgo. And Aries again. I think Aries, Virgo. I think that's what I have for you, dear Aquarius. They're the most important messages that I need to give you. I'm hoping that all is going to be okay once you get through this month. I do feel that there's, you're resurrecting your life, but that passage of change is not easy. You are a fixed air sign, so I'm wishing you well. You need to be a little bit more flexible if you can. The star is shining there for you twice. It's amazing. So whatever come, I wanted to say come what may, and what is meant for you, we need to be accepting, because that's what Spirit has for our highest good. And we need to trust in that, dear Aquarius. So I'm wishing you well, love and light, and talk to you again very soon.